because, as Rowan said, we used to run this business called Deliverance. That was, being in London, being in central London and being very labour intensive, we used to really rely on the Poles. And over those years, we developed a great affection and affinity for Polish people. So our first port of call when we decided to run, bear in mind, we knew precisely zero about the sofa marketing industry, and apparently there's a great big industry in Britain up in Long Eaton, but we didn't even know that. So we went out to Poland to try and see what they were doing out there, and we found a number of very good factories out there. And I think it's self-evident that if labour rates in Poland are extraordinary though it may sound, a couple of pounds an hour or £1.50 an hour versus £10 an hour, it is obviously downside cheaper to manufacture in Poland. And we may not like that fact, but that's just reality. So we had to go down that route, and actually I'm going out there on Thursday to buy the factory out there that we run, and I've decided to, we've had a very close relationship with them and buying it now, because I just think it's very hard, to compete for Britain. Yeah.
Saying that, Rowan, I understand you've been considering moving some of the manufacturing back to the UK.
It sounds a bit contradictory. We're buying the factory in Poland, and yet we're still considering doing some manufacture in England. And we are, or at least I'm looking into it. I mean, okay, we love the Poles, we love their furniture, we love their prices, and at the start of this business, we loved the exchange rate. We loved the fact that you could get 5.9 zlotys to the pound. Within a year of us being in business, a pound would only buy 4 zlotys, and the market had moved by 30%, and this was a very serious business risk, and to be honest, the only thing we could do about that at the time is to put up our prices. And obviously the pound-zloty relationship has gone like a yo-yo over the last, well, pretty much ever since the day we opened our doors. And British manufacturing is a really real alternative to what we have. And I think we should have a second string, at least we should certainly investigate it. And I was down in Wales a couple of days ago. I went to see 2 factories. They were fantastic. They were great people. There was a lot of business there. They were busy. They made good products. They're keen and willing. And it's definitely worth thinking about. And despite the fact we are getting involved for a whole variety of reasons with our factory in Poland, we will continue to think about England, because I think England is likely to become a better and better bet.